But for now, welcome everybody to Carvis Twig's Bird of the Day. Our Jet Birdie champion was Kira Hishotari, and so Kira got to choose today's Bird of the Day. And if you've looked at Kira's artwork, you'll have seen this bird quite a bit. It is cute, it is small, it is the long-tailed tit. Oh, look, she's got one on her head now. So cute. Yes, the long-tailed tit. Look at those little guys. He's so adorable. He's like round little puffballs. He's so cute. They're so cute. Aren't they cute, Kira?
Yeah, super cute. Super cute. Super cute. Yeah.
Super cute. Okay. Yeah, please chat along with this. I'm interested in your opinions on everything we say. So anyway, the long-tailed tit is small bird. They're 5 to 6 inches long, but like over half of that is their tail. And your body is just a tiny little orb. Tiny little orb. They're just tiny little tits. Tiny little tits. And about a 5.5-inch wingspan. So yeah, these small birds. Very small birds. One of the smaller tits out there, and just puts them in kind of some of the smallest birds around. You know, not hummingbird small, but they are real small little birds. Only weighing 0.3, 0.35 ounces. You wouldn't need to sit on your shoulder, you wouldn't even notice. And of course, they got a real short little lifespan, only 2 to 3 years. Some of them have been seen to live up to 5 or 6 years, but little birds just don't live that long, unfortunately. And as you can see, they've got a pretty broad range. They're going to be pretty much all of Europe, and then kind of that central band of Russia there. Or Russia, Asia, lots of bits of Asia. But they tend to be kind of on the, kind of on the northern side of Asia there. Not dipping only a little bit into China, but they're featured pretty heavily on the Korean Peninsula and Japan. So, yeah, pretty good broad range there. And they, of course, passiforms. And then the Agathelidae family is the tit family. That's where you're going to find all the tits. Like the Eurasian blue tit and the chickadee, which are 2 birds we featured here in the past. So let me tell you a little bit more about them. First off, as I said, they're extremely cute. I'm gonna look at cute little guys. Cute little guys. They are insectivorous. Yeah, so it's like, for a small, tiny little bird, they are fierce hunters. Wake up early in the morning to go get themselves a bug snack. Tasty bug snack. But they're pretty social birds. When there's when there's eggs in the nest and there's little fledglings and stuff around, they're gonna hang out just in pairs. The dads are good dads. Good dads. They're gonna hang around and help protect the mom while she's incubating, and he's gonna feed his babies. But when there's not little babies around, they flock up. There's about 18, so it's like a dozen to 18. And pretty good social things. They like to hang out in groups for protection, safety in numbers and all that. But in the wintertime, they're known to band up with other small birds of different species and flock up together and make mixed species flocks. So I think that's pretty cool. They hang out with other birds that they're friends with. Yeah. And, oh, sorry, was you going to say something?
I was just saying sorry because I just sneezed.
Oh, sneezing is okay. Keep. And they build pretty cool nests. They like really thin, small materials for the nests, and they're kind of like cup shaped. They build them in the places where branches stem out from trunks of trees, and they use like lichens and feathers and spider egg cocoon. Spiders are one of their favorite things, so they'll like eat a spider and then take the webbing and be like, I'm gonna eat you. And I'm going to take this stuff from my nest. Thank you. And then moss. So they got very densely packed things. Up to 6,000 pieces of material they grab to make one nest. Busy little birds. That's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And then they're going to have 8 to 12 eggs per clutch and 1 to 2 per year. So, yeah, they were saying that their lifespan isn't super long. And their infant mortality is really, really high. So in order to keep their numbers up, it's just, we're going to have lots of babies. They can, You know, like 20 babies a year up to it. I still saw a lot of babies. I don't want to have that many babies. That's too many babies. No. No. Secretary birds, it's like 2 or 3 eggs a year. Geese? Oh, okay, geese have a lot of eggs every year. That's just what geese do. You're egg producers. Cockatiels? Is about 8 eggs a year? Oh. I have to go check my episode on cockatiels.
I mean, yeah, I don't remember.
But one of the things that I think is really interesting is that because they are very social and family knit birds, sometimes, unfortunately, it happens where a nest will fail. And unfortunately, there will not be any babies that are viable from a nest. But then what will happen is that the parents of the failed nest will go help out the parents of another nest, help protect it, and then help feed the babies. They become helpers of other nests. So they, and then very often times, these ones will be, closely related. So it could be like older siblings, or it could be even like children that have matured and are going to go help their former parents, or vice versa. So families stick together and help raise each other's families if things go wrong. So I think that's really neat. They help each other out. Not many bird species are gonna help out eggs that are not their own. So I think that's pretty good. And also, most famously, that there's a certain secretary bird VTuber that has a lot of them. You see her there on the left. She's got some secretary birds. Oh, any of you know anything about her? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the left is a goose. I'm not the left. The left in the PowerPoint, Bentai. God. Yes. Kara Hichitari's got a lot of great fan art that features those cute little birdies around. I think they're pretty cute. So why did you decide to go with the long-tailed tit in so much of your artwork, Kira?
They look like they could be throwable, like snowballs.
Okay.
I enjoy that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are little white borbs. Yeah, which one is Fred? I don't know which one is Fred. Yeah, which one's Fred? Which one's Fred? I think
Oh,
I think Fred's the one in
yeah.
the hand.
Probably, yeah, probably.
I mean, he's the one in the hand. He's worth 2 in the bush. Yeah. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Well, my thoughts on the long-tailed tit, I really like them. I mean, I got a soft spot for cute little birds, and these are honestly some of the cutest little birds out there. I mean, they're so adorable. And I just want to hold one and just snuggle it and kiss its forehead and tell a musical little bird. It's just so cute. Got a nice little song, and Ultrasonic Bird, thank you so much for the subscription. Oh, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can't thank you enough. Yeah. Long-tailed tit, I love them. I mean, there's so many small, little, cute birds that I like. These ones are definitely near the top. Well, what do you think, Gilbert? What's your thoughts on the long-tailed tit?
I mean, I agree with Kira. I just want to chuck them.
You want to chuck them? Yeah, of course a goose would say that.
It's in my nature.
Okay. Well, what about you, Pina? What are you thinking?
They can be my tiny friend.
You can be your tiny friend? Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a tiny bird and a tiny friend. And we know Kira loves them, even though apparently wants to pick them up and throw them at people. So, I mean, there's so many other white birds that you could pick up Gilbert and throw them. Throw them real
It's
far.
like perfectly palm size, you know?
That's true.
I'm not
Gilbert is not
palm-sized.
palm size unless you're a giant.
I mean, I feel like a goose coming at you would be a little terrifying, though.
It would be.
I don't know. I feel like a white dove would. You'd be able to get like a good spiral on it, like a football. But we do not condone the practice of bird throwing on this channel. But we do condone the practice of hitting like and subscribe on YouTube if that's where you're watching this. And Also, be sure to go out and check out my 3 friends here on Twitch. We got Gilbert Goose, Kira Hishitori, and Gaming for Peanut. Links will be in the description. Please go give them a follow. And we're going to call this bird of the day done. Okay. Well, we're
Woo!
going to go over to the gaming